It's me, the righteous force, back at you. And they toss on me. Should Christians hit their kids? You know what? I always say this. If anybody loves their kids, anybody hits their kids, they don't love them. Because obviously, if you hit somebody, you don't hit people that you love now, do you? But here's what the Bible says. Because I know anybody that I hate, I don't got a problem hitting them. But anybody I love, I don't want to hit them. But this is what the Bible says. Whoever spares the rod hates their children. But the one who loves their children is careful to discipline them. So what does this mean? So obviously, the Bible does say that you should discipline your kids. I mean, it don't actually say you should hit them. I mean, it is kind of symbolic when we talk about the rod. So I think it's kind of symbolic. I don't believe that you should really. I think hitting your kids should be like the last result. I mean, you're capable of disciplining your kid without hitting them. I mean, you should go for it. Unfortunately, I don't have any kids, so it's kind of hard for me to go over this. But I've been a kid before. Some more recent than others. But anyway, if I did have a kid, I'm not going to hit them for every small thing they do. Because sometimes we all make mistakes. I mean, there are times I got hit for not tying my shoes right. Yeah. I got hit for quite a bit. Of course, my dad was crazy. I mean, he even hit me for losing a fight. I mean, thinking back on it, what a complete douchebag. He don't actually got hit just for doing that. I don't agree with that, by the way, that you should hit your kid just because they lose a fight. I think that is bull. Any parent that does that, I think they should get their butt whooped. I almost said the other word. So sometimes there's times I actually lost some fights, and then I come home. What I would have really loved to have for my dad to go out and beat up my bully. I would have loved that. I might actually love my dad. But of course, I'm the one that got hit, so I built a hatred towards him. I just want bad things to happen to him. Because he was always so quick to hit me. So I'm not going to be like that with my kid. I'm not going to hit them for every small thing they do. It's going to be like the last result. But there's times when I think you should hit your kid when they behave like this. I'll show you an example. Let's take this guy for an example.
Who do you think cleaned up your messes?
I can't show good.
Paid for your college, your sports cars, and your lifestyle. I gave you international because you had nowhere else to go. I gave you a job on the design team because you wanted to come home. So what exactly did I deprive you of? Maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's the fact that you're a spoiled, entitled brat with no accountability who will take whatever he wants from his father.
Now that punk right there, he needs his butt whooped. I'm sorry. But he was my kid. He would have got hit right back. And he's lucky his dad didn't hit him back. I don't know if you watch that show, but that guy right there, he's not a nice guy. He's not a nice boy. So anybody should get their butt whooped by their father is that kid right there. I mean, his father's actually nicer than my father was. Yeah, it's a TV show, but I'm just making an example. I have never once seen him hit his son. But as you see, his son hit him. So in that case, when your kid behaves like that, they should get hit right back. Because he was my son, he would got hit back. I would have threw his butt out. If he was grown, I would throw him out. He was grown, so Reg could just throw his butt out. So I say it pretty much depends on what your kid does. I mean, they get a bad grade. Should you whoop your kid? Nah, I don't think you should. There could be a reason they got a bad grade. Maybe that test was too hard. Or in some cases, maybe your kid really was lazy. Those are usually two reasons they get a bad grade. Either A, the test is too hard. B, they're lazy. Or C, maybe the whole work, maybe they're just not smart in that way. Because everybody has different gifts. So that verse did say that you should discipline your kids. So there's pretty much other ways to punish your kids. Punch them for using their phone. Yeah, that's the way you can punish them. Take their phone away. Ban them for playing those video games. Make them do some work around the house, some extra work. Obviously, they should do work, but when they're being punished, make them do extra work. When they're being punished. Now your kid go around starting fights with people. I actually think he or she should actually get a whooping if they're going around hitting people. They need to know what it feels like being hit. So that's one way I say that they should get hit. One reason. If you agree with me, give me a thumbs up if you agree with that. Or you can leave comments if you agree or disagree. I mean, I'm cool if you disagree with it. I think any kid that goes around bullying another kid, they should feel what it's like to be beat. They should get beat good too. And another reason kids should be disciplined. So when it says spare the rod, I actually kind of think it means if you spare the rod, you're not disciplining your kid. So let's say we're going to talk about an example where somebody just don't discipline their kids. Let's say their kid got some water. He came to school and he poured it on a teacher. Then that teacher calls you, let you know what your son did. You take your son out of school. Instead of disciplining your son, let's say he went to stop somewhere and he ate some ice cream. You're just having a good time with your son. And you're like, it's okay. It's okay, Johnny. Teacher has no sense of humor. So the kid's like, you know what? My dad didn't punish you for that. So let's say now your son decides he's gonna get a rock. He's gonna throw that the teacher's window. It breaks. That teacher calls you. Instead of disciplining your kid, you're like, you know what? It's okay. Let's go to the zoo, forget about that teacher. That kid's gonna like, I didn't get punished. So now this kid's gonna do something else. He goes to school. He punches another student in the face. You get that call. Saying your son's suspended for a day. Instead of disciplining your son, you stay home with your son, you play video games with him. I mean, seriously, what if you actually did that? Your son's suspended for fighting and you're just playing video games on the next day. Not even acknowledging why he's suspended. That kid's not going to respect you at all. He's going to keep doing bad things. Until one day, he's like, you know what? He's like a teenager. I'm gonna have sex. So he goes for a girl. The girl turns him down. He gets mad. He punched her in the face. He rapes her. Now what? What you gonna do now? Your son did a bad thing. But because you never disciplined him, you spared that rod, so he kept doing bad things, so now he's in trouble. Now he's going to juvie or prison, whatever, depending on how old he is. But he's going to be locked up. It's going to be a wake-up call for him. Or maybe your kid wasn't that bad. Maybe he didn't rape somebody, but let's say he did something else. Because you know how we're kids, somebody make us mad, we hit them. Let's say you never discipline your kid, so this is why I say you gotta discipline your kid when they're young. You gotta let your kid know that there's consequences to their actions. So when your kid's like young, like in kindergarten, you let them know that they can't hit somebody just because they talk trash to them. I know some parents out there will probably disagree with me, but I think start them off when they're young. Because obviously, if they went around hitting somebody every time you talk trash to them, they're going to try to do it when they're adult. They said they had this boss, had their job, and the boss talk about how they're not putting in enough work, and they just lose their temper. They go off on their boss. They punch their boss in the face. Guess what? Their boss not like the kid. When you're a kid and you hit another kid, a lot of times they don't even snitch on you because they're too scared. But that boss, he's not only going to fire your butt, he's probably going to press charges on that kid. Or in some case, you might even get in trouble. If your kid takes a gun and go around shooting people, you'll get in trouble, all because you didn't discipline your kid. So, like I said, sparing the raw thing, I think it's mostly not saying you should hit your kid. It's mostly saying you shouldn't withhold discipline your kid. As for the hitting part, that should be the last result. So any abusive parents out there just hitting their kid every time they're mad at them, that's not good. That's not right, man. You really need to stop that. You're watching this video and you're that kind of parent, you really need to stop that. Because how will you like it if God actually hit you every time he was mad? Think about that. What if God just decide, you know what? I'm going to start hitting on people every time they make me mad. So you like my video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel.